Good morning my barnyard buddies and welcome back. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell to be notified of new videos uploaded. In today's video we've got a full action packed one for you as well. Main job of course, we're going to do a little bit of direct reseeding. That's putting the seed directly into the grass, stitching it in as they call it, without ploughing it. So that's the main feature today. Edward Fairbank came and did that for us. Yeah, fantastic job. Little bit of a trial for us. We've not done it before like this. We did a broadcast one and it worked quite well, but this one is direct drilled straight in, so that's going to be interesting. And also a little bit later on, I'm going to take you up to a place that's quite local to us. It's in that direction somewhere. I'm going to take you up that, and you aren't going to believe it. You really aren't going to believe it. Autumn work's gone absolutely crazy. It really has. We're busy in all directions, reseeding, ploughing, and getting everything done. Even Simon's getting a little bit of slurry out. We're trying to get on with that job. Make sure this tank's not full. We don't want it full going into winter. We want it as low as possible. So he's cracking on with that, taking it away with that tractor with the new tyres on, and it's all happening. It really is. It's all happening this autumn. It's getting seed into the bottom.
Yeah.
And how deep's a good depth there? Then about an inch or yeah, 25 mil. Yeah, and it feels warm and all, doesn't it, when you put your fingers in? Yeah. Really weird.
Yeah.
Job. Yeah, good stuff. So what it does, this machine, very clever bit of kit. It cuts a nice little slot. You can just see the slots there going up the field. This side's been done on the right, and we haven't done this side on the left yet. And what it does, it cuts a nice little slot and it drops the seed into the groove. But this is a little bit of something new for us. We've not tried it before. Direct drilling, we've always ploughed and turned the soil over. It's always been the better way of doing it. But as a cheaper alternative, especially the dry summer we've had this year, we're going to try and direct drill some grass seeding, but we've gone for some varieties that are a little bit more drought resistant and hopefully can tolerate this dry weather a little bit. Being September now, best time to put it on because it's natural time for seed to grow anyway, as long as you don't leave it too late. It's just making a start now, getting the headlands done, and then once it's got the headlands done, is go up and down. But yeah, just walking back up the field here, you can see it's doing a lovely job of slotting it. You know, it'll let a bit of air and moisture in as well. I'm just looking for the grass seed down there. It could be there somewhere, but it's got a nice little slot in. But yeah, I can see why it wants rolling. Just wants squashing down and giving that little bit of cover for the seed. And the soil's still warm and it's just got a bit of moisture as well now. So hopefully it'll take off fairly well. I've got high hopes. I really have got high hopes. Because we're all about grass at the farm. Cows eat grass and eat a lot of it as well, but we try and, I mean, every farm's grass based, dairy farm's grass based, of course they are, but we're more intensely grass based. Everything we do is grass all the way. It's the most natural product for the cow. Why not? If it grows, feed it, they'll enjoy it, and hopefully making some nice milk off it.
I have a picture pinned to my wall, an image of you.
Thank you! We haven't had one wagon in yet, we've had 1, 2, 3. Chaos. Absolute chaos. And a gentleman in a Ivy's vest. Oh God. Manic. Absolute manic. So another little job as well. Hopefully we'll get on with this. We're supposed to go on to new seed, but they've just been late bringing it. We wanted to get the seed on, grass seed onto the ploughed land before it actually rained. We've done that. Thankfully the seed's on, but sadly we've missed out with the lime. So what we're going to do, we're going to spread this onto some of the pastures that should have had it last year, I think. Some of the new seeds from last year, and we missed out last year as well. So we'll get the lime spread. I think they're coming with those lovely New Holland tractors tomorrow and lime spreader, and get all this lot spread. All being well. So things are going on. Things are really happening. We're trying to push on the farm and get the grass growing, reseeding and everything ready for next year. And then if we have this massive drought problem again next summer, I'm hoping we'll be a bit more prepared if you can ever be prepared. So calcium lime, and we'll try and balance the pH up in the soils a little bit. The soils tend to get a little bit acidy. pH balances us out, especially putting a lot of slurry on, P&K, in the form of slurry from the cows. We never seem to be able to put much lime back on. Being a sort of clay, sandy sort of area, yeah, we're always short of lime, and it's something we need to balance up. So we're going to try and get a little bit on. So that's what that's all about. Wow, it's thundering, it's raining. Oh, where were you in July and August? Flipping rain. Come now while we're busy, won't you? Anyway, we always complain about the weather. Right, at least we can put lime on in the rain to a certain degree. Anyway, but God, it is raining. Wow, sudden downpour, unbelievable. Well, we're going to take the drone up and show you him spreading lime on the field up there. I can't fly the drone in this weather. He'd probably be struck by lightning anyway. All the seasons are changing. So yeah, if it just stops, I'll go put the drone up. We'll just see what happens. But it's gone quite chilly with it as well, quite cold. It's stacking it up a little bit because sort of water's running down and it's washing it into midding actually. At least it will get spread on with the muck later on. But we don't want it hit midding, but it's thundering and lightning. Can you hear that? Yeah, where were you in August? Wow, those are big bangs. Clouds right above us.
An image of you and of me, and we're laughing, we're loving it all. But look at our life now, tattered and torn. We fuss and we fight and delight in the tears, and we cry until dawn.
Right, so what we've got, round bales, John Deere mixed round bales, round pegs in a square hole. Will they fit? Let's find out. Yeah, I've tried it once with one bale, cut it up and it went everywhere. Right, so what we'll do, we'll try it with two bales. And what we're doing, these spreader bales are designed for square bales or Hessian bales. They're not really designed for round bales, but Mick brought us some round ones. I said we'll try them through the spreader bales, see how we go on. But it's most definitely like putting a round peg in a square hole. So best way of doing it, I think, is slice the bottom, we'll tip them on their end, then take the rest of the net wrap off, and then we'll have a go with them. Wish me luck. Although cut half of that off there. But it's really short. This year straw really short in length. I think this one might bust. Yeah, I think this one will bust all over the place. I can see this going everywhere. Right, we'll tip them in. Oh, that didn't work out too well, did it? So we can lift it up. There we go, that'll do it. Not the easiest of things to do, we're making a bit of a mess. Net wrap off. Ah, it's everywhere. This one's got all wrapped up in the bottom. Oh, we've got it out, we've made a mess. And that's how you put round pegs in a square hole. In fact, two round pegs. Yeah, it makes a bit of a mess, but we'll make it work. I've got one bale done, shredded it out, but this one's just jamming. When it gets to these lugs here, it's just jamming a bit, so I just pull it apart, but it's a bit of a task. But you can see why it's square bales. Obviously it's designed for square bales and should be fitted in. Won't manage with round bales though, they're alright. It's a bit of nice straw, Mick, thanks a lot. Bit of nice crispy straw, do nicely, but it's a bit short. That's because it's season, it's summer we've had, I think. Nothing a sweeping brush won't cure. But we'll try again with this one, try and shred this one in. Should be alright, these little calves don't need too much. It's just jammed it middle here a little bit. It's gone a bit tight, so what I'll do, I'll push it past and see if I can get it past there, and then it'll drop in and spread it better. I'll just see if I can push it over and get it past. It's just a bit tight there in the middle somewhere. Ow! Not making too much straw over the floor. Try it. Other side's probably the same. We'll try and get other side as well. Just jammed it tight in there. Just jammed it corners down there. Right, we'll have another go later. Fed up with that now. I feel as though I'm making a lot of hard work for myself. Yeah, probably. We're doing a total of about 25 acres. Edward's doing a good job. He's just coming downfield now. He's going to go straight past. Hopefully he's getting this job done. Looking good. One of the main reasons we do it, of course, is it's cheaper to do it. That's one of the main reasons. But it's nothing like, you're better off turning the whole land over and doing a full reseed. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That's the best way of doing it. But just as a quick fix, over a couple of times of maybe, we might have to do this twice on the same area so we get a good uptake, trying to regenerate the grass and doing it that way. Yeah, it's cracking on, that's the main thing. It's a clever little piece of kit. It cuts a nice little slot, drops the seed in, and then the little rollers on behind roll the sod back over the top, and hopefully we get that good contact with the soil, and hopefully it'll get growing. Beauty of this job, at least we can do it in the rain. Look at the valley up there, you can just see the rain coming down the valley. I'm going to get wet in a minute. With the advantage, of course, we can do this in the rain as long as this hopper doesn't leak on top of the machine. I let the water in, but it can be done in the rain. But we need the soil just a little bit soft as well, just soft underneath, so the discs cut it in nicely. But he's battling on with this job, he really is. He's getting some ground covered. So we'll come back with the roller, flat roller, and we'll flatten it all down and get them seeds covered over. Hopefully we'll get a good take, but it looks really neat once you've done it. Really neat and tidy. But if we can just rejuvenate some of these old pastures and get rid of some of these ball patches in between, you know, where the grass hasn't tilled out, it's going to help hopefully next silage time or next spring into summer. And then some of these drought resistant ones, hopefully they'll withstand the drier weather better. It's just a prediction really. I mean, nobody knows whether it's going to be dry next summer or wet next summer. We can never tell these days. It seems to have got it all the seasons well mixed up, and nobody knows where they're coming or going. We certainly don't. It's really noticeable after we zero grazed it, after it being so dry and brown. When we zero grazed it off, you could really see the ball patches, and that's what gave me the idea. I think we'll try some direct drilling this year. See if we can sort of improve the grass structure a little bit. It's ready into next year. It's all to trial and error. You know, a lot of people do it. Some people do it on a regular basis, but it's a first time trial for us. We did broadcast it on a couple of years ago onto a piece of land that's sort of behind you now. And that worked quite well. It came sort of we never noticed it at first, and then it sort of, as the season went on into the later summer, you could really see it. But we broadcast that on. What we did first, we dragged the chain arrows around, broke a soil structure up a little bit on the surface, then scattered the seed on, and then it just came. We just left it and it came then the following year. And then by midsummer of that following year, you could really see the difference. So yeah, so I thought, well, this time, Edward's local to us. Actually, he lives just on that hillside there, so it's handy, and he's quite local. He's brought his machine to get some of this seed on. So all we can do is try it, hope for best. I'm sure it'll work out all right. I've got high hopes. But one of the main reasons we're doing this is here. It's quite obvious here. You see where the ball patches are. You know, there's actually no grass in there. That piece has been pulled out of there, but there's actually no grass. So the direct reseeding, I'm hoping it's going to fill them gaps up. This area here is quite a good example. You can see with a lot of, I know Simon's put some slurry on, it has capped it a little bit, but we've got a lot of areas that are quite bald. You know, there's no seed and it's quite open soil. So that's one of the reasons we're doing it as well, trying to till the grasses out a lot better. We could turn them all over and plough them, but that'd be a big job. But you can just see there where it's, you know, it's bald in places. Right, we'll find these heifers. They're a little bit short of something to eat. Oh, I see where they are. Alright, Simon's putting some slurry on, and yeah, he's taking a bit of grass they have away from them, so what we'll do, we'll let them into some fresh fields, I think. Come on then, you lot. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Come and play follow me leader. You can see where he's put some slurry on this bottom side here, and they're all waiting here by the well. Come on, girls. Come on, I've got some fresh fields for you. Come on. Come on, come and follow me. Come on. Don't mind following over the wall. Come on. Come on then. Should follow me back. I think they're ready for a fresh field. We've just eaten up so much, it's just been so dry, hasn't it? And like I said, we should have cut all this ground for third cut silage, but we never did. We just let these heifers have it. Come on then. Come on. Let me go through first. Steady. Come on. They're following me back nicely. Come on then. Hey up. Don't get run over, you silly moose. Get up. Oh, not running around front of Land Rover. Come on. Supposed to be following me, not running in front of me. You'll get knocked down doing that. There you go. Come on, gates open. Away you go. There you go. On your way. Oh, it doesn't take them long to spot a gate open, does it? Go on your way. Psst, psst, psst. Go on. Do you know, say they've been short of grass all summer. They're not in bad order. Are you? You're not in bad order at all. These are springing up to calve. She's to go back to the farm. She's close to calving, and also the other one as well. Need to get them back there this week as well. But no, they don't look in bad order really, to say they've been having to fight for grass. I cut this grass off about 2 weeks ago, and we've had a little bit of rain now this week, and within a week it's really freshened up. But sadly it's wrong time. We're too far into September now. We're not going to get the growth back. But hopefully we can. I don't know. We're not going to take a cut off here because we've let these cows in to eat it. These heifers in to eat it. But it's surprising how it catches back up really, really quickly. Yeah. But anyway, we'll leave them to it. They're going to enjoy that. They really are. We'll just get the gate open as well. And get down there for some water then. You know, we've had a really dry summer, and I thought, well, I can't resist coming up to show you this place. It's been on the news, local news a few times, and featured on the reservoirs and the shortages of water, and it's quite an awesome site really, to be honest. I'm up at Batings Dam, just on the edge of the Lancashire border. Lancashire's over that way, just over the hills there, amongst all them horrible looking pylons. And yeah, this, where I'm stood, is normally underwater, and it's what a sight it is. It's quite incredible. I don't remember them actually building this, but built in 1957 I think it was. Sadly, I think 4 or 3 people died on the construction, and when the water level goes down, exposes this bridge down here. This It used to be an old pack horse bridge where it used to bring goods into Lancashire, from Yorkshire into Lancashire. Remember, everything came out of Yorkshire and into Lancashire, never the other way around. But it's all been exposed. Normally, it's, like I say, it's chock full of... In fact, if you look on the bridge up there, you can see where the water level should be. I don't know whether you can just see on the struts there. It's usually about 4 or 5 foot under that bridge itself. That's where the water level normally is. That was a new bridge that was constructed, which replaced this old pack horse bridge, which is just there. Incredible. You can still see all the stonework and how well it was actually constructed. Say it's been underwater all them years, but it's been exposed a few times now over these last few years, and it fair shows itself off. It's quite incredible down here to come and have a look. I don't advise walking on it. There's a sign up there that says obviously walking over the bridge itself could be unsafe, so we won't walk over it, but yeah, I'll just stop on this side. But this is the old pack horse bridge, what they used to call, where the horses and the things used to come from Yorkshire into Lancashire, and never the other way around. Oh, everything good comes out of Yorkshire, and it crosses onto the other side. That's how they used to do it. And then when they flooded the whole of this dam, all of this area, they built that new bridge across there, which is higher up. But what a sight! It's absolutely awesome. It is. But the bridge has been exposed more and more over the years, quite regular now, to be honest. I've seen the bridge now twice in, I think it's about 2 years or 3 years, maybe 3 years. 3 years it's been exposed at different times, and it's becoming more and more often. Sometimes you never used to see it. Honestly, when they flooded it all originally, you just never used to see it. But now it's there. But it's quite breathtaking, actually. It really is. If you've ever get a chance to come and have a look, then please just come and have a look, because it's quite a unique area to our local area. This is just under the bridge now, where it was reconstructed. Looking back across there, across all that vast area, how it was actually flooded. But you can just see how low it is, and I think that, I don't know, you can see on camera it's a bit far off, but where it's cut out there is where they took a lot of stone out on constructing the dam, and there's an old pillar or something over there. I can't really tell you what they were. It's a little bit before my time. 1957. Yeah, 9 years before I was born. It was constructed and built. But yeah, it's definitely worth a visit if you're coming from Halifax or crossing to Lancashire and you come on the old road. It's out there. Batings Dam. It's a very unique place. Where does the water go? That is a really good question. The water itself supplies Wakefield, so that's all the way from edge of Lancashire all the way to way over there in the distance. I mean, way over there in the distance. We can't even see it because of the hills, but that's Wakefield in that direction. And the weight, because it's higher up, the gravity feeds Wakefield with water. So listen guys, if you're watching from Wakefield, this is your drinking water. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos uploaded. And while you're there, just smash that subscribe button for us as well. Just helps us grow a little bit. And also, if you want to see what we did when we actually did some reseeding or some ploughing or some really dry ground, and while we turned it out of grassland, watch this video next.